Having a bad day doesn't mean that you have a bad life, but on days like this, you think differently. Today, I'd like to share what helps me feel a little better as a Muslimah. Let me start with what matters the most, with the soul. We have to calm the soul first, so we can continue with everything else. What makes the soul truly happy? Of course, it's about connecting with the one who created the soul. And what helps you connect with Allah? For me, it's dhikr, it's salah, it's reading the Qur'an. And these are the things I do to make my heart feel a little lighter, to ease the state I'm in, and bring some peace to my soul. Allah says in Surah Taha, verse 2, "We have not sent down to you the Qur'an that you be distressed." It means that the keys to true happiness can be found in this very book. Reading the Quran reminds me that nothing is impossible, that every dua I make will be answered in the best time by the one who hears everything. To be honest, being a Muslimah truly helps me face difficulties more easily because I know that nothing is really in my control and that there is Allah I can fully rely on, and He is capable of all things. Also, praying all 5 daily prayers on time and dhikr while I work or doing other things truly helps ease what I'm going through. Before we continue, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee just to make this hard day a little softer. I'm a coffee person, and no matter what kind of day it is, I'm always up for a cup of coffee. Even the smell of coffee can lift my mood. Can I stay silent while making coffee? Now let's move on to the next things I do when I'm feeling down. I don't really like cleaning, and maybe it sounds a bit weird, but it actually helps me feel better. Because it's not just about having a clean house, it's also about helping others and feeling useful. Feeling useful is one of the most healing things in the world because Allah created us as social beings, and when we help others, we start to feel better ourselves. When everything feels out of control, cleaning my space gives me something I can control. Even a small task can ground me. A clean space helps me clear my mind. When my surroundings are tidy, my thoughts feel more organized too. Moving around, organizing, wiping, it's a kind of physical therapy. It helps release build-up tension and calms anxiety. Cleaning is also a form of self-care. I might not feel like doing much, but taking care of my space means I'm taking care of myself too. You don't need to clean the entire house, even a small tidy up can lift your mood. Go through your things, give away what you don't use anymore or what no longer brings you joy. You can throw out what's unnecessary or sell what you can, and maybe even make a little extra money. Sometimes the things you don't use anymore can still take up your energy. Just having them around and needing to clean or organize them can be draining. That's why the sooner you let go of the unnecessary, the lighter your daily routine and your life will feel. It might sound strange, but it's true. Sometimes old things are just holding space that new things could fill. So I truly recommend letting go of what no longer serves you. Another thing that really helps me on difficult days is taking care of myself, not in a complicated or overly planned way, but through simple actions that bring me a sense of comfort and stability. Things like taking a shower, changing into fresh clothes, caring for my hair and skin, they might seem small, but they help me feel more connected to myself. It's a way to gently remind myself that I'm here, that I matter, and that even on tough days, I can create small moments of peace. These quiet routines don't solve everything, but they help me come back to a calmer state, and sometimes that's more than enough. There are also other things that help me feel much better, like going to the mountains, hiking, traveling, walking alone through the city, or visiting one of my favorite places, a coffee shop where I can quietly enjoy my favorite meal. But these things aren't always available. That's why I rely more often on the simpler practices I mentioned before. And most importantly, what I try to do on days like this is simply to stop putting pressure on myself, to let go of expectations, not demand productivity, not push for more. Just allowing myself to wait it out, to sit with it, knowing that this moment will pass because it always does. Everyone is unique, and what works for me may not work for someone else, and that's okay. And everything I shared only helps by the will of Allah. These are just means, they don't solve all our problems, but they can help lighten the state we're in, even just a little. And I'd like to end with a small reminder, a beautiful verse from the Qur'an that says, "Indeed, with hardship comes ease." Surah Ash-Shar, Verse 6. I want you to know that you're not alone. Every person on this planet has bad days, and in the end, I just want to wish you more beautiful days ahead. Don't forget to stay close to Allah, and don't forget to take care of yourself, whatever that looks like for you. I truly hope this video brought you a little comfort or inspiration. Thank you for watching.